how do we live our life with the divine in mind all of the time? How do we live our life creating a resolute inner position that the divine is our primary relationship? Now, I also want to talk about one of the inner positions that it's imperative we get to in order to truly set all of the wheels in motion for our deep transformation and evolution. And that is living a life of serving humanity. And how do we bring those two ideas together? Having the divine be our primary focus, our primary relationship in every aspect of our lives, and that we create a constant conversation with the divine, and also see ourselves as being true and pure instruments of divine love and divine healing. We may not know what gifts we have to offer. We may not know what exactly we're supposed to do. We may not know how to give when we feel so deprived ourselves. Through this experience, we know that we can slow down and moment by moment, with these things in mind, work towards bringing our very best to each moment. When these kinds of things are happening, sometimes things change so rapidly, decisions are being made around us, or there's all kind of upheaval going on so fast that we may not feel that we can grab hold of any very specific response and pathway, because circumstances are changing every 2 hours. In your center, when instead of feeling like you're one of the chess pieces on the chessboard and that you're having to figure out your next move, you pull yourself back. Pull yourself inside, into your peace, into your center, into your remembrance that you are a divine instrument of love and peace, and that there is a golden pathway coming from your heart, let's say a golden thread that is emerging from your heart all the time. And that golden thread is showing you the direction of your next step. Practically speaking, you will still get advice. Be practical. Work hard to understand what's happening. But we all know that there are moments in our lives where the people around us are acting irrational, or the circumstances we're in don't make sense. And so trying to approach the situation with common sense doesn't work. So we know that we have to find another part of us, access something else that will allow us to tap in to a heart sense, feeling and seeing and experiencing that golden thread. This is something that we can all practice. We can practice it in times where we don't feel under siege, where we don't feel emotional, and just simply ask our hearts and imagine a golden thread coming from your heart and asking, what is my next step in this moment, in this circumstance, in this time? Even if you say, well, I come home from work and I don't have anything to do. And so really there's nothing to ask my heart because I'm just sitting around all evening. But imagine that you can ask your heart, is there someone you should call, someone you should pray for, someone you should connect to? You can ask your heart, is there anything you can do, even just projects within your house to bring more love, to create more space for love? And the list is endless to what we can ask our heart, what we can pay attention to in this moment. When we see ourselves as divine instruments, it is so much harder than to see ourselves as random victims or very specific victims of circumstance or of some other person's anger, jealousy, hatred. When we see ourselves as divine instruments, it's so much easier to find the golden thread because we are aligning ourselves with it. We're aligning our consciousness with our heart sense. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much.